I don't want to use terms like mind control and psyop and all of these things, which I love and you love too. I don't want to use them too much. But whatever you want to call this, we're in a second stage regarding Epstein, and this is something where we're trying to retrain you. We're trying to change the way you're thinking. They don't want to bury Epstein. They want to bury your memory of him and the facts in the case. The Epstein narrative is what's important. It's being rewritten in front of you. And it's no longer about hiding Epstein. It's about training you to stop asking, to accept these trite little references like, oh no, there's no list, move on. Making distinctions between lists and files and documents, and it's not working. See, the real cover-up is how they're reprogramming the public about Epstein. They're not erasing him. They're reconditioning the masses to obey. Stop asking questions. And their latest thing, this is my favorite, they'll focus in on something and confuse you into thinking that there's nothing there. For example, there is no list. Okay, maybe there's no list. Fine. The issue is, well, what is there? Well, it might not be a list, it may be a document, but what they're telling you in essence is there is no list, but, and this is important, the story is still there. The manipulation, all of those people who were, maybe not now, but who were compromised and blackmailed. And was this an MI6, CIA, Mossad, PSYOP? That's what they're not talking to you. But they're focusing on this thing about the list. And all of this goes to show you yet again that the Trump administration, God love them, is trying to deal with the fact that this is the biggest screw up there is. Do you realize that every time Pam Bondi ever appears for anything, any investigation, people are first going to say, in essence, what is it that you're pushing now? What is it? What are you saying now? How are you changing the narratives now? What are you talking about now? It's I can't say it enough to you, but her credibility, and she's not a bad person. I don't think there's an evil or a crooked bone in her body, but it's either naivete, it's innocence, it's something, not understanding how brutal these people are, and that's what we have to understand here. But listen, and if you go to talk radio and Fox and all of the operatives, you'll hear they've got their marching orders. They're even dragging Dershowitz out. They're saying, do something about this. And he's trying to say, no, you don't understand. There's gag orders, and it's not helping anything. I think he's losing his fastball. I really think, and I have a lot of respect for Alan Dershowitz. I really do. But I think for so long, he was able to say so much without any question whatsoever. He thinks his mere presence just puts an end to it. Like, don't worry, I'll say something. Alan, can you say something about this? Okay, I'll take care of this. And then what it does is it actually reinvigorates and re-excites and recapitulates and refocuses new inquiry and the like. He's not helping anything. See, damage control is a real serious and a wonderful talent. The first rule of damage control is don't have any damage for you to have to control in the first place. That's what's critical. Can't say that enough. You don't want damage control. We don't like damage control. But what you have to do is to get in front of this and to say specifically something. And the president has to assuage. What is it that this is about? You want them to stop inquiring. Remember, nobody was talking about Epstein until Pam Bondi brought up the list on her desk. And it was. You got to understand, one of the things about damage control, especially for people in our country, is that there's a 3-day rule. After 3 days, they forget everything. They forget everything there is about this case. They forget everything about the issue. They forget everything about the story. I can't say it enough. 3 days. Once they forget it, don't bring it up. don't clarify it, don't reference back. I'm also seeing something where, this is really weird, where people are suggesting that Matt Gaetz might have actually been better. I was saying almost axiomatically, no, he's got so many skeletons in his own issue with the son and with this and the girl, whatever. I'm still thinking that, I'm still holding to that, but I'm also thinking that, maybe we need somebody who's a little bit savvier. If I were, it's easy for me to see, if I were the Attorney General, you would never see me. You would never hear from me. I would only be there to announce indictments. Take, for example, this investigation of Comey and Brennan. Why are we saying anything about it? Rudy Giuliani, during the commission case, never would have tipped off the mob that they were planning on indicting. It would have never been done. Why are you doing this? People are, and believe me when I'm telling you this, people, you're not focusing enough on what I'm saying. People honestly don't understand the fact that people are addicted to, and this is important, they are addicted to Fox News. They are addicted to being on Fox News. They are addicted to wanting to appear on Fox News. They're addicted to Fox News. Fox News is what they live for. It's the holy grail. Pam Bondi, and again, great respect for her, probably figures in her post-AG world, she's not going to be looking at some kind of a corner office like Bill Barr or Eric, whatever his name is, from, I'm so tired, from Obama. He's thinking about, and this is important, they're thinking more trajectory, having a job with, I don't know, Kravis Swain or Sullivan and Cromwell. Pam Bondi's not going to do it. This is the part which is the most important. She is probably thinking that ultimately, what is the most important thing in the world for her, and unlike Eric Holder, is. And it's an easy gig to be the next Kayleigh McEnany from Tampa as well. So ultimately, believe it or not, that plays a tremendous interest and a tremendous focus in this. And sad to say, that is what lures all these people. Same thing with Bongino, who basically screwed that. I would fire him in a minute after he had basically let it leak that he was screaming at the Attorney General, and he's still there. He's still there. Hurts the president. He'd be gone. You don't air dirty laundry in public. Kash Patel is basically impotent and weak, which is redundant. No, this is bigger. The first rule of this damage control is make this go away. Say something and then say, we have to talk about this, and this. Or make it sound like you're really expanding the investigation when in fact you're changing the subject. All I know is you could not have handled this worse. What do you think, my friends? What do you think? I'd love to hear from you. Please follow me. 80-something% of the people who this is so weird, who listen to the videos don't subscribe. I don't know why. Saturday night at the Cutting Room. Tickets available. Look at the look at the information there. And comment. I've got some questions for you. Comment, dear friends. Comment as you see fit.